Hi, so today we're going to work on lesson 27, which is all about looking at a large number like 100 and seeing how we can break it apart to help us with some subtraction to do regrouping. Okay, so let's first look at the number 100. How could I break this number down using a place value chart? So first thing is if I draw a place value chart and I have my hundreds place, my tens place, and my ones place, the first thing that jumps into mind is, well, 100 would go right into the hundreds place. So that's pretty easy. I could say 100 is equal to 100. And I'm actually going to write that over here. 100 is equal to 1. And I'm going to do it in word form just to help us out. Okay? So then, what if I said, I want to break that down a little bit. I want to see how 100 can be broken apart. That's what we've been working on unbundling. So instead of saying 100, I could talk about it in terms of how many tens are there. Okay? So I could say that there are, instead of 100, I could say there's 10 tens in 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I have 100 here, which is the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, number 10. So I'm going to show that instead of 100, I could say 100 is also equal to 10 tens. Okay? But now maybe I want to even break that down even farther. So what I'm going to do is unbundle another 10 into my ones place. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I have now is, instead of 10 tens, I have 9 tens over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. And I have 10 ones. So I could say 100 is the same as 9, 10, and 10 ones. If I were to write that as an equation, it would look something like this. It would look like 100 is equal to 90 plus 10. And we know that 90 plus 10 is the same as 100. Okay, so we can break down these numbers. So let's try it with 200 now. Let's say I have 200 and I want to break this one down into hundreds, tens, and ones. Well, first, how would I show 200 in the largest form on a place value chart? I would put that over here there's 100, 200. Okay? And I could show that on a equation. I'm going to make my place value chart a little smaller here. I could say that 200 is equal to 2 hundreds. Because I have two of them. I have 100 here and another 100 here. That's 2 hundreds, which is the same as 200. Okay? But now I want to unbundle one of these. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, I have over here 100, so I'm going to write that. 100, and I have 10 tens. That is still the same as 200. 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. There would be 100 plus another 100 is still 200. I could even break this down even more. I'm going to unbundle one of my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have 100 still, but now instead of 10 tens, I have 9 tens, so I'm going to show that. And I have 10 ones now. Okay, if I were to write this out as an equation, it would look like this. 200 is equal to 100 plus 90 plus 10. If I were to add all these up, 10 plus 90 is 100, and 100 plus 100 is 200. So even though I broke it down, it still all equals 200. Okay, so now we're going to use this type of strategy to help us with a subtraction problem. So let's say I have 100 take away 83. And I want to know, what does that equal? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up in vertical form. 100 take away 83. And I want to draw this out with a place value chart. Hundreds, tens, and ones. And my largest number that I would have to place on my place value chart is 100. So let's say I put it there. All right. Now I'm like, what do I do now? I have to take away 83 from this? Like, what? I'm going to have to do some regrouping. So instead of showing it as 100, maybe I need to break down my 100 into tens and ones, because those are the place value spots that I have to take away from. I have to take away 3 from 0, and I have to take away 8 from 0 tens. So it just makes sense that I'm going to have to break apart this number. So I'm going to break apart my 100 into my tens place. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay? And I know I'm going to have to break apart a 10 to go into my ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So now, what I'm going to show on my equation is what I have here now. I don't have any hundreds anymore, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. And over here I have 10 ones. So I'm going to show that in my ones chart. I have 10 ones now. Okay? And again, I don't have anything in my hundreds place anymore. So what I just did was I broke apart 100, and that helped me do some regrouping. So now I can do the subtraction. 10 take away 3 leaves me with 7. And 9 take away 8 leaves me with 1. And I can check that. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves me with 110. And if I had 10 ones and I take away 1, 2, 3, that leaves me with 7. So my answer to this equation is 17. So that's how I used breaking apart and unbundling the 100 as a way to help me with regrouping. So that's a strategy that you can try today and just see if that helps you.